reflecting the status of its illustrious occupants. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup. I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We like to see excitement and be entertained. But if it does go down the serious route, there's still be lots to enjoy. Superlative finishing ability, his teammates should be looking to get the ball to him in the box whenever possible.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity, no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet.
We are in the port city of Porto, and this unmistakably the Estadio do Dragão. Blue, certainly the colour. Friendly. Clearly doesn't think so.
I'm sitting here, Peter, thinking, is it possible for these two to meet under friendly circumstances? This exhibition match is likely to exhibit the same old rivalry. To me, it also has the same feel to it. And I'm pretty sure we can look forward to what will be a combative, high-intensity affair. We can't really say anything negative about this, and if it is full on, then I'll be happy to watch that.
There's the whistle, and here we go. It's gone for a throw-in. It's a throw. Put a stop to that. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Gonzalo Guedes. Real Sociedad couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Decent looking ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Carlos Soler. That's been won straight back. To get it forward quickly. Battles to win it back. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now the breakaway. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Here's DeMarcos. DeMarcos. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. And the shot! shortage of confidence there.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Well played, he saw that coming. Hoists it forward. Gonzalo Guedes. DeMarcos. Athletic Bilbao win it back again. Forward it goes. There's a long ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. It looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Just brushed off the ball there. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's played forward. Well, they could break here. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right. He couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
And the ball's come out. Over to the left. And that's been levered clear. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Room for a shot. He's had a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
The defence can get it clear. That's offside. Yes, it is. And they've been caught out here. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Well, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Gets it back. That's surely a foul. Free kick. It's wrestled off the ball. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Carlos Soler. Well read, he sorted that out. The referee has given a corner. spectacular effort! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, his reaction to that was ultra-sharp, Peter. His anticipation is in fine working order. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Dashing forward at pace.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Real Sociedad have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Now a chance to break, looking to force his way through. Hoists it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? The counter is on. He's played him through. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's there to receive it. Hits one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
Real Sociedad can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. And it's played forward, cuts it out. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cut out in the nick of time. Tries to get it forward quickly. Goes for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Going through. As he picks him out, tries a shot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Tries to get it clear. And a goal kick. It's been a pretty frantic start, a lot of front foot pressing. And he has been fouled there. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Gonzalo Guedes. Plays it out to the wing.
Once he went with the shimmy, it looked like a gimme. How frustrating.
Drives it towards the front. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Carlos Soler. Gonzalo Guedes. Could move up a gear here. And he's onside. He's off on a big chance! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. There are a few waiting for it. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Gonzalo Guedes, real chance! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Hoists it forward. Gonzalo Guedes. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gets it upfield. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Athletic Bilbao seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
And it's played forward, and it's been taken straight back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gonzalo Guedes. Looking to break out here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Beautifully done. Looks to drop one in. That's overhit. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Battles to win it back. And it's played forward. 0-0 still. Good chances though.
Well, they could have had a bit more joy earlier if they'd varied their game and played a longer ball forward. I think.
There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Hoists it forward. Done very well to intervene. Chance to break. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Carlos Soler. Forward it goes. Finds himself eased off the ball. Hoists it forward. Just the goal. Has a pop! Goal! Athletic Bilbao! Athletic Bilbao are in front.
Athletic Bilbao are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heavy.
Athletic Bilbao take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Faced, and the shot! It's a good run, that. Great timing. Well, that's where he wants it. Oh, good interception. And the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Carlos Soler. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. He's gone for it! Good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And he's cut it out. And it's played forward. Good idea, just poorly executed. Carlos Soler. Hoists it high. Here it comes. Loses his balance and loses the ball. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Gets his foot in there. Nicely measured pass. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gets good distance on it. Goes for goal! Another big chance that gets away.
Athletic Bilbao really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Up towards the front line.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
quickly. He's got away. The Marcos drives it forward. Has a pop! Carlos Soler. It's got through to him. He gets past his man. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Forward it goes. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. In with the challenge. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Get that clear. Looks to thread it through. Out of play for a goal kick. Well positioned to make that interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Shot at goal! Goal! Athletic Bilbao! And again they hit the front.
Athletic Bilbao are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's the clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Athletic Bilbao go into the lead. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's got options out wide. He's had a shot!
No mistake!
Well, this is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb.
Time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That had to be more accurate. He's left his man. Just brushed off the ball there. And he's there to clear it. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's played forward. Gonzalo Guedes. And the weighted pass. Needs to locate someone up front. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Hoists it forward. Looks to bypass the midfield. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Now the counter. He's played him through. Hits one! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Look, this is alarming because of the ease in which they're getting in behind.
Real Sociedad, ball, but not doing anything meaningful with it. Chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Carlos Soler. Forward it goes. Defender's on the back foot. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Carlos Soler. To a promising move. Nice touch. So who's he picking out? Really good feet. It's a brilliant interception. It's played forward, cuts it out. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Delivers across. Not offside that time. Keeper sends it forward. Gonzalo Guedes. He's through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
Gets it back. Carlos Soler. Gonzalo Guedes. Battles to win it back. Carlos Soler. In towards the centre. Goes direct to the front line. Oh, good interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Needs to get it forward quickly. Deftly done. Defence has got rid of that. Looking to hit the front line. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Gonzalo Guedes. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save him up here, I know. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Gets it back. Carlos Soler. Just brushed off the ball there. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's off target and by quite a way.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
To go with all his possession. Breaks on here. Gonzalo Guedes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Gets the better of his man. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Oh, that's nice. Chance to play it in. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Tries to get it clear. Gets it back. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Battles to win it back. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. And back to base. Has he found his man? Oh, well intercepted. Oh, real danger here. To the keeper and go again. Gonzalo Guedes done very well to intervene. Pumps it into the great lead! Big moment! Massive goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position and it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business there.
The second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And it's played forward. What an adventurous run from a defender. Time to deliver. Carlos Soler. Up he gets! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Forward it goes. Forward it goes. Carlos Soler. They're not going to make any further progress now. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Carlos Soler. Has a hit! It's anyone's ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Carlos Soler. Brushed off the ball there. Looks to clip it forward. Out towards the flank. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that.
Carlos Soler.
It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him.
Has a go! That's caused a worry or two.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
He's gone for it! Danger averted for now. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Real chance to break. That's been drilled forward. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. He goes long. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Needed a better pass there. He's got through, and the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Played it short. And he's there to hoof it away. Tries to get it forward quickly. And he's on his way! Gonzalo Guedes! And yes, it's there!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you peg back again.
Gonzalo Guedes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well played, he saw that coming. Lobs it in gently. And he's there to cut it out. Played in with accuracy. Let down by a lack of accuracy.
Gonzalo Guedes.
It's a promising ball. And the flag has stayed down. DeMarcos. DeMarcos with... gets up to head it! Referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. Played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
And so we're off again. Good challenge, he just stood firm. DeMarcos. Well positioned to make that interception.
Cleared without complication.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Gets wrestled off the ball. And now they can launch a counter. Now, what's he got in mind? Shoots! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
It's DeMarcos. And it's played forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a loose ball. Looking for a decent ball in. Tries his luck. A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Carlos Soler. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it forward. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Carlos Soler.
Gonzalo Guedes.
Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Tries to locate someone up front. Questions were asked. He's given the answers.
Gonzalo Guedes.
And here's the chance to counter.
DeMarcos.
Looks to bypass the midfield. Out to the left it goes. Whipped in. Clearance and very necessary. some whip on it. Forward it goes. Has he picked him out? Well, that's where he wants it. He has it out wide now. And he just whacks it away. Athletic Bilbao have it back and they can go again. Defending of the desperate variety. Carlos Soler. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Out to the right. On the right now. What's on? Can he deliver? It's a decent-looking cross. Well, they could break here. He's got away. Pinged one through. Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Carlos Soler. Gonzalo Guedes. Tries to stroke it through. Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Real chance to break. Nicely measured pass. Face to... and the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly. They don't know how to stop him.
Athletic Bilbao get themselves into the lead. Now he's wondering who wants it. Now the counter. Cuts it out. Could move up a gear here. Battles to win it back. Goes direct to the front line. And it's to Marcos. Carlos Soler. Gonzalo Guedes. That'll be a throw-in.
that is lovely footwork. It's it into the middle, up to meet it! And in it goes! Oh, the cross was inch perfect, and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Carlos Soler goes looking. Real Sociedad have a free kick.
Oh, that's a booking, always looked in.
How about a shot? That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Surely, Gonzalo Guedes!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Plays it out to the wing.
Goes for the cross. Goalkeeper's ball.
To next.
There are a few waiting for it. Played into the middle. That intervention was very necessary. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Gonzalo Guedes. And the counter is on. And it's played forward.
That's not going to make it.
A hit! It's in! And the comeback is complete!
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Carlos Soler. He's found his man. Could be a chance here. He's gone for it! He scores!
And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Hoists it forward. All the way back, and they start again. Marcos. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. That is as far as they're going to go. And he's straight offside. Gets it back.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And the through ball is intercepted. Over to the left. Hit into the middle. Carlos Soler goes looking. Gets away from his opponent. Timely intervention. Keeper sends it forward. Has a pop! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's played forward. It's come loose. Forward it goes. The Marcos is making a foray down the right. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Plays a clever pass. And he's cut it out. Gonzalo Guedes. He's brushed off the ball there. Lovely feet. It's a good foot in there. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. DeMarcos. And help's available out wide. Header! Delivery, no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Carlos Soler plays it forward. That's been drilled forward. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Carlos Soler drives it forward. Ball's out on the left now. And help's available out wide. Carlos Soler. Oh, good interception. Drives it towards the front. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Chance to break. He's got through. There's no flag. He's left his man. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Correctly so, Peter. It's an element of the game we just can do without.
He's got options out wide. Shot a goal! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And it's played forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Carlos Soler looking to get on the end of this. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So here comes the substitution. DeMarcos.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
This is gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal there.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And he's going to Rex. Oh, the ball's come loose. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Out to the flank. Keeps everyone guessing. Played into the middle. And that has been cleared. Gonzalo Guedes puts it back. Turns and goes back. Hoists it forward. Of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Now, can he capitalise? It's come through. And shoots! They've done it! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Looking for space out wide. Oh, he's in! And the shot! He's scored! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Snuffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Real Sociedad take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And through to the goalkeeper. Gonzalo Guedes. Quick chance at goal. Has a hit!
That's That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Hoists it forward, done very well to intervene.
Forward pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Lofted into the middle.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Real Sociedad making another change here.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? He's had a shot!
He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Soler closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Tries a shot! Keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as test goal, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Athletic Bilbao
To retain the ball, but seemingly in no rush to break forward. It's gone a long way up and away. That'll be a throw. Nicely controlled.
can't get the better of his opposite number. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Carlos Soler. Gonzalo Guedes
Pushes to get on the end of it.
Gonzalo Guedes. Driving on, a real charge here.
It's always going to be the keepers. Foot in. Throw in.
Up towards the front line. Carlos Soler. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Finds himself eased off the ball.
Quick ball forward.
Gonzalo Guedes gets into a dangerous position. DeMarcos. Carlos Soler battles to win it back. He spotted the run and played him through. Needed a better pass there. It is quite a run he's making here. Pumps it into the massive lead! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully made, it really was.
Athletic Bilbao are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Real Sociedad lost themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Well, that's where he wants it. That'll go straight through to the keeper. And that has been clubbed away. That is terrific. He's had a go!
I really don't think you could expect anything better from the goalkeeper then. We're near heroic territory.
Looking to hit the front line. And he's onside. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's DeMarcos. And here's DeMarcos. DeMarcos. Chance! Keeper is right behind it. Gonzalo Guedes. Now a chance to break. Shapes to shoot! Been levered clear. And it's played forward. Carlos Soler looking to get on the end of this. Going for goal! It goes to show he is human after all.
I think he still deserves full marks for making his way through. It was a cracking run.
Back to the keeper. Carlos Soler. Tries to get it forward quickly. Long ball, but not especially accurate. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. It's being played forward. To the keeper and try something new. Up towards the front line.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Gonzalo Guedes. Gonzalo Guedes. And it's played forward, dashing forward at pace. It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, sweet feet. He's got the hits one! Now the breakaway. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Tries to get it forward quickly. That's not the ball he wanted. Played in with accuracy. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Hoists it forward. Hoists it forward. It has gone through. Has a pop! He has done it!
Oh, it's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
4 in the game. He is the man. Another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Athletic Bilbao give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Carlos Soler. Carlos Soler, who does have an assist to his name. Pinged forward. Has he found his man?
That is as far as they're going to go.
Carlos Soler. And it's played forward. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Goes direct to the front line. loose, who's getting there? Forward it goes. Decent looking ball. Towering header! It's in! With so little time left! Grandstand finish!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Athletic Bilbao give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Goes for goal! Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch, devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Real Sociedad could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Carlos Soler. It is good for it! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Nice to get it forward quickly. Carlos Soler. It's a loose ball. Good challenge. And the finish! Oh, that is very close.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Yuri plays it forward. Carlos Soler. Gets on the end of it. Hits one! Trying. The outcome could so easily have been different. It's been taken short. That's has a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Played it short. Whipped in with a header! puts it away! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
4 in the game. He is the man.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Yuri has it in a wide position, so what next? Tries to get it forward quickly.
He's had a look, goes for goal! Oh, that is an awful miss. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Lovely bit of skill there.
Carlos Soler.
Breaks on here. Brings it forward. Steered forward. And it's hoisted clear. And it's played forward, looking to break out here. Gets wrestled off the ball.
Gonzalo Guedes. Yuri. Carlos Soler.
Hoists it forward. Well, that's where he wants it.
Yuri.
Gets it back.
Gonzalo Guedes.
It was on the back foot. Now surely. He's in! Oh, shooting chance! That is a class save. He had to be at his best. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Carlos Soler. Played towards the front men.
Well positioned to make that interception.
Yuri. Yuri goes looking.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Athletic Bilbao
Are stunned. They controlled it, they led, but somehow they lost. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, and we know that derbies can often make predictions look silly. They can take on a personality of their own, and this one didn't really deserve to have a loser.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.